So yeah, being tall. It's not that bad. And the thing is, I'm not even like extremely tall. I'm 6 foot even, or about 182 centimeters. The average height of a person in the US is 5'6", or 168 centimeters. As a tall person, I get to do things like help old people reach high shelves, help young people reach high shelves, and help anyone else reach high shelves. Really, the only other applicable benefit to being tall is that it's pretty easy to see in a crowd, so you kind of become a navigator for anybody you hang out with. Past that, all benefits are social ones. Being tall supposedly makes you seem more authoritative and powerful, which I guess, but in all honesty, it really shouldn't be that way. I know plenty of people as tall as me, and powerful authority isn't the first thing that comes to mind when I think of them. No offense, guys. It doesn't really apply to me either. The most authority I've ever had or used is probably being a manager at McDonald's, and even then, it's not like I was in charge all the time, and powerful is far from the truth. If you want my honest opinion, being tall kinda sucks. For one, basically nothing is designed for you. Any house designed before 1970 has stairwells that feel more appropriate for gnomes than humans. And I would know. My dad remodeled hundreds of houses from that era. Did people just used to be super short or what? Airplane seats are a common complaint, and are absolutely correct. Riding economy class in a plane is misery if you want to have any room for your legs. If you somehow manage to fall asleep on a plane, when you wake up, you'll feel like you've been crammed into a box for 8 hours and barely be able to walk. That's not even the worst thing, though. The worst thing, by far, is beds. If you take nothing else from this video, just remember this part. Beds are impossible to lie flat on unless my head is at the very, very edge of the mattress, which is especially hard if you have one of those, headboards. I am a stomach sleeper, which means it's incredibly hard for me to curl up comfortably. So I almost always end up sleeping with my feet shoved between the mattress and the footboard. It's never comfortable. And the one bed I've ever had that was actually tall enough was my college dorm bed. Unfortunately, it was made of styrofoam and was the least comfortable bed I've ever had. My bed now is a full, which is definitely comfortable, but again, it's not nearly tall enough. The one positive is that at least there's room for me to lay diagonally, which solves the height problem. That is until you introduce a partner into the mix. I can say from experience, the last thing someone wants when laying next to you after a wonderful night is to have your freezing cold, bloodless grippers rubbing up against theirs when you try to sleep diagonally. Being tall is cool, and all in all, I should probably just be happy that I am. But I can't help but occasionally wonder what it would be like to actually fit properly into common infrastructure. Let me know in the comments if I'm being overdramatic, because I'm sure that there's probably more benefits to being tall than I even really know or think about actively. Or maybe I'm not complaining enough and I should make a part 2. Also, join the Patreon, because you get early access to videos and a bunch of early and unused content. That's about all for today. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!